Well, some low to mid-level cloudiness sticking around on this Friday here in central and eastern Kentucky. But good news into the weekend, sunshine and dry conditions to kick things off. Now, we still are looking at the potential of a few rain or snow showers in far southeastern Kentucky on Sunday as that upper level system trucks by just to our southeast. And then looking down the road, yes, the mild air is coming back next week. And we could even be potentially looking at a stronger storm threat as a more significant system rolls our way. It looks like by next Thursday. Max AC radar and satellites been mainly cloudy much of the area. We had a brief period early out here into eastern southeastern Kentucky where we thinned the clouds out slightly, and as a result that had a positive impact on temperatures. A few hours ago here with our Bluegrass Pace Gear Skyview HD camera network in Richmond, we had some filtered sunshine. Now we're overcast yet again. 45. Winds not bad. They've been northwest at about 10 to 15. Of course, much better than what we dealt with yesterday. 50 from Somerset to Monticello, 48 in Jackson, 49 in London. So this was the corridor there where we had a little bit more in the way of sun with the thicker overcast here in the Bluegrass, mid 40s. That's been it for afternoon highs. So a couple things at play here. High pressure across the upper Midwest, that's going to drift eastward. That cloud line is drifting off to the southeast, and so eventually skies should clear out later this evening during the overnight. Area of low pressure, an upper low, which is cut off from the flow of the jet stream, that will be the potential weather maker for southeastern Kentucky on Sunday. First things first, though, heading through the overnight, we eventually thin the clouds out. It's going to be chilly to start things out tomorrow morning, mid to upper 20s, maybe 30-ish down south. A lot of sunshine expected tomorrow. Could see some higher clouds begin to build in to our southern southeast Kentucky counties later in the afternoon due to the approach of that upper low. We've got kind of a split flow, jet stream to the north and down to our southwest. So that area of low pressure is basically cut off from the flow of the jet stream, and there's nothing to push it eastward, so it will just drift on its own. Same time, a surface low is going to begin to pull moisture off of the Atlantic, and with colder air underneath that low as it drifts into the Carolinas, that's going to put our far southeastern counties right on the line for, it looks like kind of a rain-snow mix. Now you notice, looking back here into the Bluegrass, there's going to be a sharp gradient where we have precipitation and where we stay high and dry. And underneath that low where it is colder should be a situation, especially as the moisture begins, the column gets colder, saturated, and it pulls that colder air down. So that's why we may see, especially the higher elevations, say 1,500, 2,000 feet along the Kentucky-Virginia border, could see some snow, and then you get back here into the Bluegrass, we're mid to upper 40s, so mid 30s along the border there with Virginia, especially in the higher elevations. And then by the time we hit Monday, we're in better shape. Speaking of Monday, we start out the week dry. Tuesday, later on Valentine's Day, we got one system rolling through. We're not going to see any push of cooler air behind it. In fact, southwest winds will pick up, and then we've got that stronger system on tap for Thursday, and that's when we could see the potential of a few stronger storms. So yet again, we're going to go from one extreme to the other. Overall, not bad this weekend. 45 on Saturday, 48 here in the Bluegrass on Sunday. Farther southeast you go, cooler it gets, probably only mid-30s. Looking good on Monday, and then look at the jump in temperatures on Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, afternoon highs right around the 70-degree mark. Cold front moves through. That will drive the severe weather potential, something we'll keep an eye on, and only mid-30s as temperatures crash this time next week.